Hello everyone, I am Afsa Soni and we were on circulatory system. Previously we studied platelets and plasma, and today we will look on white blood cell and red blood cell. So we have two type of white blood cell, number one granulocyte and number two agranulocyte. The key difference between both of them is very simple and very easy. In granulocyte we have granules inside them granules inside them. Hello everyone, I am Afsa Soni and today we will cover white blood cell. Previously we learned about platelets and plasma, and let's have a look on white blood cell by today as we are on circulatory system. So we have two type of white blood cell, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes which have granules inside them. And what are granules? Dot-like structure. Dot-like structure is known as granules. And agranulocyte, A means absent, so we don't have granules inside them. So they are known as agranulocytes. Agranulocytes have no granules inside them, no dot-like structure, but in granulocytes we have dot-like structure, something like that. This is a difference between granulocytes and agranulocytes. Okay, let's have a look on further type of granulocytes. So we have further types of granulocytes. So first type we have neutrophils. Neutrophils. Neutrophils neutrophils white blood cell, or you can say neutrophils granulocytes, are helpful in phagocytosis. They help us in phagocytosis. Now let me tell you what they do. So neutrophils are the cells which have granules inside them, and they are responsible for the phagocytosis to destroy any bacteria or any virus. As we all know that white blood cells are responsible for immune system, so they fight against the pathogen. So neutrophils simply engulf to the phagocytosis, or you can say engulfing, to destroy any pathogen, particularly bacteria or the virus. Second type of granulocytes we have eosinophils. Eosinophils are responsible to break inflammatory substance. Any substance that gonna cause inflammation, so it prevents that. Number 3, the last type of granulocytes, that are basophils. Basophils simply it's prevent clotting. We learned in platelets कि they help in blood clotting, but basophils are opposite of that. It prevent blood clotting. Where? Inside the body, like in arteries or somewhere when the blood got clot. So there basophils helps the blood not to clot. It's help the blood to prevent blood clotting inside the body, not outside. Outside we need a clot of blood, and that are because of platelets. But inside the body or in the blood we don't need to blood to be clotted, then it will cause the diseases. So that prevention is due to basophils. That was it about the types of white blood cells. Let's come to the particularly about the white blood cells. Okay, let's come to the white blood cells in detail. So white blood cells, the second name for the white blood cells are leukocytes. You can say the white blood cell or you can say leukocytes. Leuco. Leuco means colorless. Leuco means colorless. Colorless and cytes means cell. Leukocytes. So white blood cell are colorless as it's have white color and white is not considered as have to be a color. So leukocytes is a second name for the white blood cell. You can say it's our leukocytes or white blood cells. Let's write the points about the white blood cell or the leukocytes. So point number one about the leukocytes that are they have large nucleus. They have large nucleus. You can say it is a large cell as compared to the red blood cell. And function of white blood cell is to provide the defense. It's a defense system. Where and why defenses? It's defenses against pathogen. Where it is formed. So formation of white blood cell is in bone marrow. Bone marrow. It is formed in bone marrow. And the shape is irregular. They don't have particular shape. And what next about white blood cell is quantity. So their quantity is 7,000 to 8,000 million inside us. That was the basic or the basic knowledge about the white blood cell, or you can say leukocytes. So we are done with the leukocytes. Now let's come to the red blood cells. Let's come to the red blood cell. Now we will learn about RBCs. The second name for the RBCs are erythrocytes. Erythrocytes. Second name erythrocytes. Erythro means red and cytes means cell, and red blood cells are red colored cell. Now let's write the few points about the red blood cell. So red blood cell are biconcave in the shape, as previously we learned in white blood cell they don't have any kind of shape as they are irregular, but RBCs or erythrocytes have a shape. They are biconcave. Let me show you or let me tell you how it is. Or you can see disc-like structure. They are like this. The structure is something like this, biconcave, and its quantity is different in women and in male. It is 4 to 4.5 million in female and it is from about from 5 to 5.5 in, sorry, yes, in male. 4 to 4.5 million in female and 5 to 5.5 in female. Now, why the male need more red blood cell, or they have more red blood cells as compared to the female? So we all know they need much protein, they are much stronger, so they need much red blood cells. That's why we have a difference. Then in red blood cell we have 95% hemoglobin. Previously we looked on that hemoglobin is a pigment that contain iron or the red color. 95% we have hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. And formation of red blood cell is in liver or spleen. Formation of RBCs. And the function of RBCs are transportation, transport. What it transport? It transport gases O2 or CO2. And the lifespan of it, the lifespan of RBCs are 120 days, or you can say 4 months. And destruction, where it destroyed or where it to where it to the suicide, or you can say I forgot the word for that particularly we say to them, but destruction of RBCs occurs in liver. In liver. And the size of RBCs are 0.007 to 0.08 millimeter, or micrometer. This was all about white blood cells and red blood cells. We are done with today's topic. That was very much easy topic, and now we will have a look on heart. Then we will be done with the circulatory system. Thank you so much for watching.